are glad you guys are here. Obviously, this is not ideal to be punching and kicking in the air, but it's definitely something, and hopefully you guys will still get a great workout, still be able to review your techniques and feel good that you're doing something with all this stuff going on and you guys are able to stay safe from home. If you have equipment, definitely like heavy bag, or if you have some whole pads, definitely you guys can use that. We're going to be, I'll have one person demonstrating techniques on the heavy bag, and then Miss Martinez, along with myself, will be doing things more in the air. We're going to start off with just a slow body warm up here in just a moment. We're going to bow in first. And then guys, it's not mandatory, but if you want to show your support like Miss Rao is, if you guys want to wear your school t-shirt, that would be super awesome. Let's go ahead and bring it to attention. Let's salute and we'll bow. All right, so we're going to do a slow body warm up. So get those palms pressed up above the head. Try to drop the shoulders away from the ears. Good, and then you can kind of lean over to one side and then just kind of turn and twist the body. Good, go ahead and reach over to the other side. Good, go ahead and push those out forward straight in front of you. And when you're here, you guys see my back is real arched. Good. All right, let's go ahead and just swing the arms. Good, now the direction. And guys, we're gonna go a little bit longer today so that we get an extra round in, and then we'll be doing the final drill with you guys. Let's go ahead and have them in and out. So originally we had these set up for 30 minutes. Hopefully it'll probably take closer to 45. Good, let's do big hip circles. And as I've got beginners and advanced on the video, we're going to be breaking down some stuff for everyone. Going to go the other direction. And it's really good to be able to do those basic fundamentals anyway, extra practice. Good, let's go ahead and take it to the knees. Good, other direction. All right, let's do those ankles now. So we just want to kind of, you can move it around or twist. This also warms up the hip flexor. Good, other side. And you don't have to keep up with me. Good. So we're going to do a couple low squats. So we've done these in the class before. We'll have the feet a little bit closer together versus a normal squat here. You can even use your hands on the floor. We want to come down. We want those knees to track out, but we want our feet to stay forward, okay? Now we want the back extended, like the extension in the back. So we want it when we come up, right? Your hands can be either on the thighs, or they can be on the shins, or they can be on the floor, depending on flexibility. We come back down, and the heels can be off the floor too. So from a side view, when you come down, see tabletop back, I come down, I come up, my back isn't doing any of the work, it's all my legs. So let's just do a few of those. You don't have to keep up my pace. This is, again, not really the workout. This is the warm-up. Good, let's walk the hands out so we're in a down dog. So from the side view, you're here, hands are out wider than the shoulders, eyes of the elbows are going to be pointed forward. Just kind of pedal the feet out. All right, we're gonna do one other thing here. So let's warm up the wrists. Let's turn the fingertips towards your knees. You're on all fours here. Heel palms should be flat on the floor. Kind of lean back now. Good. All right, let's go ahead and bring it to spinning. All right, so the next part of our warm-up is just going to be shadow boxing. So this is a really good fundamental, really good way, like an active warm-up Those were more static stretches. So we're going to do this timed. We're going to break it down piece by piece. So let's look at the footwork first. And if you guys already kind of know what you're doing, you can kind of, go at your own pace. Otherwise, if you're newer, you can stick with me. So we can move front, you can move back. Again, I'm stepping lead, dragging rear, heels are up, come light, and I move back. So this is lateral, right, front, back. Now I can also step to the side. I step and drag. I step and drag. Now do I go other side, step and drag, but you'll see that I'm always staying in that guard position, right? So now I have some footwork. I can also turn. I cut the corners here. I don't have to stay fixed in one point, but I do need to make sure my base is, I've got good balance. So now let's just work just the hand techniques. So we're gonna do that for 30 seconds, right? When in doubt, we just jab it out. Or we have cross, right? You can even work some defense in there, but we're just gonna work hand techniques for the first 30 seconds. Second 30 seconds, we're gonna be working those leg techniques. So we have front kicks, we have knees, you have round kicks. Let's work the follow through if you have the room for that. If you don't, then you can bring that leg back. Okay, so we're gonna work 30 seconds of rounds, or excuse me, leg techniques. Last 30, minute, we're gonna actually put everything together, so it'll be a total of 2 minutes. Shadowboxing. So here we go. We're going to go 30 seconds of hands, shadowboxing. Let's begin. Don't forget you can move around, working some defense. Just those hands. Keep it going. You got about 10 seconds. Got elbows. And now leg techniques. Remember to bend the knee before you kick if you're kicking with that round. All right, now put everything together. Keep it going. You got 30 more seconds. Again, this is a good warm-up. Keep those hands up. Right, we have a tendency when we get tired to drop them. Keep them up all the time. Keep going. You got 15 more seconds. And we'll break it there. Okay, so we're nice and warmed up. So we're going to start off with our first round. Again, we're covering some basic fundamentals, but really good ways to get good at that. So the first technique we're going to work is going to be our jab and our cross for the first round. So the first 30 seconds, I'm just going to work jabs. So I'm working my jab to the head. My jab may be down low to the body. If you have equipment, right, you can even circle the bag and jab. You have exiting jab, but otherwise we're using that footwork different ways. Now what I'd like to emphasize, if you don't have a heavy bag or pad to hit, when you do strike in the air, tighten the fist as you punch, and you'll see like the muscle engaged there versus my hand is open, not so engaged. So that's just a way to kind of get the muscles working a little bit more for you if you don't have equipment at home right now. So first 30 seconds, I'm just working different ways to throw the jab. Second 30 seconds, I'm working that cross punch. Cross the body, big overhand right. So different ways we're throwing that cross punch. Third set will be us putting those together into combinations. So there's jab, jab, cross, or jab high, jab low, cross, or jab, cross, exit jab, or cross, exit jab, or it's jab, jab, cross to the body. Again, there's a lot of different things even with just 2 punches. All right, and then those of you guys with experience, if you guys want to switch and do something more southpaw to kind of make it more challenging, you're able to do that. So that just means you would be from this position. So however you guys want to work. So we're going to do this for, again, 30-second intervals. Then we have a hit. The high intensity interval part is going to be nonstop straights in the air. So we're just going to do this for nonstop for 30 seconds. Again, making sure upon full extension, you're really tightening up that fist, or again, you're making contact on that equipment. All right, ready? Here we go. Jabs, just the jabs. Just the jabs. You guys are going to hear that timer. How much time? Why not? All right, give me just the cross now. Just that cross. Don't forget you can move around. Don't forget you can even slip, work some of that defense. Now put that together, different combos using jab and cross. All right, non-stop straight, non-stop straight. Go, go, go. Hands up. Keep the hands from the face, punching out, elbows in. So elbows need to be coming from the side. Okay, nice, so a little bit of a burn. All right, so next we're gonna be looking at our roundhouse kicks, the most versatile of all of our kicks. Starting with, again, the rear leg first, and that'll be all right. So we're gonna look at stepping first, so we turn the toes the direction we want the kick to go. The knee will slightly bend. As we kick, right, we hang with the shin. If you have the space, follow through, and then reset. If you don't, pull back, or of course, if you're making contact on the equipment, you will actually have that resistance to allow the foot to come back. For the lead leg, right, the left leg, I'm gonna step forward. So now I've switched my stance, and then I bring that up rising. And don't forget, you guys have different levels of kicks. So I have low kick, right, I have body level kick, and then I have head kicks, if you guys have that flexibility. So all we're gonna work for the first 30 seconds is just the right leg round kick. So just the rear kick. Different levels, heavy if you have a bag, otherwise make sure you have enough space to follow through in your area there. Second set, we're just gonna work the lead leg. So just that left round kick. So switching, whether I'm returning here or I'm following through. Third set, we'll do different, either one, right? I can kick maybe low, one side, and then high other side, but there's some different ways you guys can work that within the round. Now, the hit on this will be single, double, triple up to quadruple kicks per leg. So if you have a bag, obviously it may take a little bit more time. Otherwise, it'll be a little bit more cardio style. So I'll demonstrate the cardio style. I'll kick 1, 1, 2, 2, then 3, then 3. You guys get the picture. 4. Once I've hit 4, then I work my way down the ladder back to 1, or excuse me, 1, then 4. How much can we do within 30 seconds, okay? Are there any questions? Everybody's good? All right, so round kicks is this round. So when you guys hear the bell, start off with your real life round kick. You got 5 seconds. Keep those hands up. Let's go. And again, if you don't have the room to follow through, just pull it, and that's okay. Really make sure you're pivoting on the foot. The heel is off the floor. Good, now give me lead leg round kicks. Keeping those hands up. All right, put those kicks together. Burnout, so singles, doubles, triples. You go at your pace. Once you've done 4, work your way back down. Almost done. Let it rest. All right. All right, so now let's go and look at those hook punches. So we're going to look at hooks to the head and hooks to the body, and then how to put those into combination. So my hooks, I'm starting more bladed. So this is going to be where I square up. My hand would open, and this is very broken down. You see my arm is parallel to the floor. Thumb should be facing up. It could be facing in. Just depends on your preference. Transfer the weight, and you want to stop right around, and don't go past your body. Reach in, but bring the hand back to your face. Open up other side. Now we transfer the weight heavy to our lead leg. So we're hitting hooks to the head, hooks to the head. For the second half, or excuse me, second set, now we're working those hooks to the body. So we're opening up at a different angle, right? And then it's digging up as if it's going underneath that floating rib. So second set is just body hooks. And of course, those of you guys with more experience can use some other techniques and then throw the low hook in there, okay? Then you have our third set, which is combining. This one I really like is to really work more short range or mid. So I'm working like 2s and 1s. That means 2 on one side, 1 on the other, or 2 high, 1 low, or 2 low, 1 high. So that will help me really work more of those short range techniques. The third set is our hit. Excuse me, the fourth set is our hit. So that'll be progressive hooks high. So 1, 2, 1 hook low. Then it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 low. Then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, upon right those punches, really tighten the fist up. Any questions? Good. Cool. All right, so ready, here we go. We got hooks high to the head. Advanced guys, if you want to work combos using hooks to the head, you're welcome to use that. Let's, Mabel, 5 seconds, so you can start early. Let's go. Hooks to the body, or combos with advanced guys with those hooks. ones. Whether it's 2 on one side, or 2 high, 1 low, or 2 low, 1 high. Four, then 6, 1 low, 8, now 10, low, now back down. Nice work, guys. All right, and of course, as an adult class in your home, get water when you need. So now let's look at the 3 punch combos. So obviously, those of you guys that have a little bit more experience, you have more techniques under your belt, more tools in your tool chest. So you can throw what you like here. So I'm just going to go over a couple of basic fundamentals for some of my beginners, and then maybe a couple for my more advanced guys. So 3 punch combos, it's really important to throw those techniques in threes because we understand that in reality, whoever, some of you guys have actually sparred, right? We're lucky if we actually come back with 1, right? So we teach ourselves to do it in threes. It definitely does help. So let's look at a couple options based on what we just looked at. So I have jab. I like hook off the jab, cross. You can do double jab. And then don't forget that cross to the body. Those of you guys that have elbows, right? We were looking at Muay Thai earlier. I like the jab, the spear, and then another elbow. But I'm putting them together in threes, okay? So either you can utilize the straights and the hooks, or you guys, if you have more, you can utilize that and do 3 punch combos. So we're gonna do that. There is gonna be restriction. So for the first 30 seconds, we're just gonna do 3 punch combos, focusing on head shots. So that would be head hook, even uppercut to the head, jab, cross, even elbows to the head. For the second 30 seconds, now we're just going to be focusing on strictly just body shots, which typically you're shorter range. So I have hooks, I've got uppers, right? I have pretty much that's what I'm looking at for that. So I'm a little more limited. But don't forget there is jab to the body and cross to the body too. And then third set, we look at putting that as more of a free round. 3 punch combos can be high or low. And then for our hit, we're looking at progressive straights and alternating hooks. So it'll be 2 straights, 2 hooks. Then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 hooks. And then 6, always just the 2 hooks. We'll go up to 10, back down the ladder. How many times can we do that in that 30 seconds? All right, so get ready on the bell. Again, this will be a 2-minute set. We got 1 more round after this, and then our final drill. Okay. All right, here we go, guys. Starting with those punches to the head. So punch combos to the head. All right, punches to the body now. 3 punch combos to the body. So there's jab and cross, maybe hook to the body. Or I've got 2 hooks and an uppercut to the body. Put it all together. So freestyle. 3 punch combos. All right, burnout, 2 straight. Then we go 2 hooks, 4 straight, 2 push, 6. Don't forget to breathe. Nice. All right, so now we've got punches with round kicks. So we've already used round kick earlier in the set. Now we're going to add our punches. We want to make sure we're always setting up those kicking techniques. We're going to use whatever punches to set the right round kick up first. So maybe it's jab, maybe it's 2 jabs. 2 jabs, round kick, or jab cross, round kick, or it's just cross, round kick, cross. So those are some different ideas on how to work that. Second 30-second set is now going to be punches setting up the lead leg round kick. And again, if you can follow through, if there's not space, do so. Otherwise, just pull the leg back. The third set, it'll be more free, using hands setting up either or both round kicks. And of course, you can follow up, meaning if I threw a round kick and then I wanted to add a knee or something, you guys can add that in your combination. So punches with round kick. First 30, starting with the right. Get ready on the bell. Oh, on the hit, I forgot. Let's do progressive straight punches, single round kick. So 1, 2, round. 1, 2, 3, 4, other side, round. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys get the idea. So that'll be our last set. Get ready. False alarm. Let's go. Punches with round kick, right leg. Don't forget you can move around. You can use some defense. Switch, so now it's jab, cross, left round. Don't forget that can go low, it can go mid, you can even follow the punch. Let's go together. Don't forget you can follow through, you can follow up as well. With Ty, we were looking at the teeth, adding it after the round even. All right, here we go, progressive straights round. 4, other side, 6. Make sure to go up to 10 and back down the ladder. All right, guys, so if you need water, go ahead and grab that. We're going to do, Tuesday we did a Chelsea. We're still going to work some intervals. So we're going to do something that's going to keep us pretty active. It's something that you can actually do whether you have a bag or not. So for a whole minute, you're going to be working those non-stop straights. That's station number 1. Okay, so we're working that either on the bag or you're working it in the air. When you hear the ding, then you're going to switch to burpees. Okay, so mods, you want full burpee. There's different up level would be I go down into a push-up and then I jump up. If you want just a regular, like how they rep out quicker, gravity does work on the way down, chest is flat, then you spring up, the plyo is there. If you guys want to do more of a squat thrust, hands down, kick the feet out, that's a little bit less work, still tough. And then we can come up. Okay, if that's really challenging, if you've got injuries, We can even just the up and down alone can do something. So I can go out, out, in, up, right? That's still working. So question on the burpees. Okay, so station 1 is non-stop straights. Station 2 is burpees. Ding, now we're doing full range squats. So I want to make sure that I'm going as low as possible. Try to keep the heels flat. So if they're here, if that's as far as you can go, fine. Make sure the back is not bent over here though. So I am doing a regular squat, chest should be up. And I do as many as I can in the minute. Ding, now I'm back on those non-stop straights. So we're gonna go through 3 laps. So this will be a total of 9 minutes without rest. Does that make sense? Okay, so here we're gonna put you guys on a timer, but just so you guys can see. Non-stop straights, everybody's working that for a minute. Then it's burpees for a minute or a modification of, and then squats for a minute. So get ready. Okay, so we're gonna get the timer set up on the bell. That is your cue. We're gonna go non-stop straights first. Non-stop. Make sure those bits are tight. Doing good, guys. Keep it going. Full extension on those punches. Full extension. And if you have a bag, you can definitely use the bag here. Almost done, guys. I promise. Seems like the longest set of minute set ever. Who's at the timer? Are you sure you set it for a minute? This is longer than a minute. Okay, there we go. Now we're doing burpees. Let's go. Don't worry, guys. We're doing this with you.
Am I supposed to do that?
No, you're still doing this. Yeah, burpees. Everybody's burpees. We're suffering right along with you guys. In a good way, right? This is good for our bodies. Look at your left. Look to your left. Your left. Four. I didn't know who you were talking to. 4 lefts. Keep going, guys. All right, squats. Said the ankles for a minute, right? Keep going, guys. Keep going. Just double checking the timer. You guys are doing good. All right, back to straight. This is second lap. Take a break if you need. Get water if you need. Come on, almost there. Burpees. Why does he only do the burpees? I know, he doesn't do anything else.
I'm supposed to be sweating. Here I am. I can't stop your body.
Squats. Oh, say that again. Not doing squats. All of us over here at TKA are working with you.
Even the cameraman.
Even the cameraman.
Even the guy in the wizard.
The wizard.
It's all the little strings. We can just look at that.
We're good, guys. All right, back, last one, got straight. Last time through, guys. I like the dummy, Martinez. Thank you. Next up is burpees. After this, we've only got 2 more stations. Doing great. Keep going. All right. You guys are doing great with your burpees. We're almost to squats. Just have that last station. All right, squat this. This is it, guys. Almost done. I can feel it. Almost done. And we'll let it rest. Nice job, guys. If I can have the wizard come out and join us. So I'd like to say thank you guys for coming out again and training with us. Next week, we're gonna have some different class times. So once we've gotten that worked out, days and times, we'll make sure you guys are aware. I think right now we're looking at even some additional times, possibly even the afternoons. So some of you guys are working from home. So I think we were looking at Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays during the day, like at noon. Excuse me, juniors at 2. And then adults at 4, my bad. So juniors at 2, adults at 4, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then we're still gonna look to have our Tuesday, Thursday, but they'll be 5 o'clock for kids and 6 o'clock for adults. So we wanna make sure that if you can't come on certain days, there's still some days that you guys can do that. We are still doing some outdoor meetups for anybody who feels comfortable getting out of the house. You guys are welcome. Those class times are gonna be Mondays, Wednesdays, and at 5 for kids, 6 for adults, and then Fridays at 12 o'clock. So we're gonna be not doing any classes on Saturdays for the month of April. We will be looking to do some specialty seminars, whether it's here or if we can do them even online, that you can join us. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the class and at least got some kind of a sweat. I know I'm sweating, so hope you had fun. If I can just get all of us to bring it to attention. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. We'll salute. Bow. Class dismissed. Thank you guys.
Without a